16th part of when you were forced to marry someone else, but your best friend was a ruthless man who was obsessed with you. Author point of view. You did not realize that you had triggered his anger by showing concerns for Elijah, not forgetting that he fainted just a few hours ago. He decided to not take out his anger. Standing in front of you, he sighed. Lounge was brighter like day, though it was midnight. Taehyung, how are you now? He tried to speak softly as he raised his hand to touch your face, but unexpectedly jerked it off. Yan, I asked you something. Did you kill Elijah? Taehyung, don't take his name, he warned. Yan, why don't you just tell me? Taehyung, and why don't you just forget him? His voice was low, but flames of anger were burning in his eyes. Tears were wetting your face, and the reason that he understood was more threatening to his patience. You rubbed your face before taking a deep breath. Yan, so you are not telling me. I will go and ask uncle. He took a step towards the exit, and your arm was in his firm hold. Taehyung, get a look at the time. You are not going anywhere, and you will not mention that man again. You He felt he will hit his head somewhere when you were again trying to remove his hand. Taehyung, Jan, your movements were aggressive, that you had clawed on his hand, but he pulled you towards his room. He forcibly laid you down on the bed and pulled the duvet over you. Jan, let go. Taehyung, sleep. Jan, don't touch me with these hands that have someone's. He again tried to ignore. Taehyung, don't leave the bed. He went to bathroom and you marched to door, but it was locked. Of course he didn't forget that you never listened to him. You were sitting at your side when he stepped out of the bathroom. Jan opened the door. He did not bother to wear it and come on the other side of the bed. Taehyung, good night. Jan, I will not sleep here. He grabbed your hand before you would leave, and next moment you were over Taehyung, stubborn girl. He tried to move back, but he had fixed his around you. Taehyung, you know better that you cannot escape. You gave up and closed your eyes, as no energy was left to argue with him anymore. Next morning, Taehyung was making breakfast. Will you stop glaring at me? He asked to you. Few minutes ago, he had placed you on the counter. Yan, what did you get by killing Elijah? Letting go the pan, he turned off the stove. Taehyung. He walked to you, placed his hands on the shelf and leaned. Taehyung. Did you forget what he had done with you? He gritted while digging his dark orbs into yours. Ta, you should be praying for his death. But what is your problem, Jan? He yelled. Jan, my problem is you. You're this attitude. You also yelled. Jan, you killed Ethan. Fine, but Elijah? Taehyung, what him, huh? He slammed his hands on the shelf, his veins swelling as anger thrust with all its might. Jan, taking everyone's life is not a solution. Your eyes were again teary. Jan, whoever goes against you, you just kill them. Ta, so what? A man should be powerful enough to gouge out one's eyes. Who dares to mess? He growled while leaning more. Jan, this is not right. You whimpered when his one hand landed on Taehyung. I have always been like this. What's wrong now, huh? It was different because you were calculating his each act as a father of your child. Is it because now it is about Elijah? He never wanted to taunt that, but your behavior pushed him to the edge. His question sank your heart. That how he will react after knowing about your Will he even trust you? Yes, I am characterless. Just kill me. His hold tightened. Taehyung, take your words back, Jan. You are now sobbing. He made you look up by grabbing your chin. Ta, how dared you to call yourself that? Non-stop tears were another journey to him. Jan, as if you think opposite. He would miss your whimper if he was not so close. Ta, I never had a doubt about your character, Jan. Whatever you said, I believed every word. He had now pulled you closer by your, and his voice was soft. You were listening to him with puffy eyes. That he was Taehyung. I was taken over by my anger. I said wrong things whenever you mentioned him, but my heart was always in your favor. You sobbed. Ta, when will you stop punishing me with these tears? Yan, I will never hide anything again, you said while crying. He placed your head on his and firmly tied his arms around. Ta, Yan, I will never make any deal behind your back. Then you looked up. Ta, ah, I know soon you will say or do something that will burst my head. You hit on his arm and hugged him firmly. With Ellie you came to bakery, bought many gifts and cakes. Now you two were in a cafe. Ellie, a surprise for him, huh? Yeah, yeah, Ellie. He will be very happy. You smiled. Yeah, finally we are together. He loves me. I love him. And we are enough for each other. Ellie, now let's go. We are getting late. Taehyung will definitely break my neck if he knows that we are roaming in the city. You, while laughing, you two stood. Your figure froze when your gaze fell on the person standing in your way. Ellie, what happened? She asked as your face turned pale. Then her eyes caught that man. Ellie, what the? That Elijah was there like her nightmare. You thought he is dead, but no. His presence was about to take your life. She pulled you back to keep you safe. Elijah, John, his face had some old and new bruises. His shirt was all stained, and his hairs were disheveled. Elijah, I came for you. Let's go. You gasped when he took a step, and Ali threw his hand at him that had a knife too. Ali, don't you dare. I will kill you. You were shaking and holding Ali's back. Elijah, I broke all the boundaries for her, and you think you can stop me? Ali, Yan, called Taehyung. He whispered back to you. Ali, if you don't want to die, then leave. His sharp gaze caught your shaky hands going to your bag. Ali, and I suggest you to get out of my way so that I don't kill you. Your hand reached to your phone, and at the same moment, Elijah had tackled Ali on the floor with a weapon at her head. Blood in your veins froze. You forgot how to take breath, and your heart drumming in your ears. He was now moving towards you. Elijah, I heard that you are. You inhaled for that life. Your legs had no life left when you aimed to run. Just one step, and you were in his burning hold. Jan, let go. Grasped you, and you were slammed head on the wall. Ellie, no, she screamed while lying on the floor. Her head was also Elijah. He killed my brother, and I will snatch her precious life. You were dizzy in his arms. He repeated his act, and this time you were sitting down against the wall. Before he could reach you again, Ali had it in his foot. While yelping, he turned. Crouching down, he pulled out the knife and threw it away. Elijah, how dared you? He jerked her by grabbing her shirt. Ali, let her go eat. Elijah, she begged, but he laughed. Elijah, and you will die in her place, huh? his jaw twisted in pain, and eyes gathered red. A sharp knife was there in his. He turned to face you on his level, and very next moment you attacked on him. Your vision was blurred and hands were shaking. All you were seeing was red. You felt you were dying, but before that you wanted to kill this man, whom you once considered as your brother. But he hurt you no less than Ethan. At that moment you realize sometimes killing the person is the only solution. You attacked for many times. He did not struggle, as if dying by your hands was better than what he was doing. With closing eyes, Ali saw you falling beside him, and it was gushing out of your head. To be continued. Yeah, it was sad. I will try to end it in one more part. Thanks for watching this and love you all, dear readers.